Hello once again, everybody. This is Rich with High% Trading. I think you're going to really love today's video. Today's video is entitled Algorithms. It's actually institutional algorithms combined with the accelerator for a just a killer profit potential here, and or something like that, close to it. What I'm going to show here is this first indicator, the one that's producing the blue band here, is detecting what the algorithms are doing in any given market. When the algorithms kick in on the institutions, it's detecting that and then actually presenting a band that we can use to control entries and manage stops. Now, one of the preferred ways to trade this then is to use another indicator in conjunction with this. And the indicator I'm using is basically a hybrid version of what a lot of you know as the accelerator. The accelerator, again, is a momentum-based system here in High% Trading. And so what we like to do is we're going to look back and we're going to determine when, first of all, the institutional algorithm band occurred. This one occurred at around 5:53 a.m. this morning. That's Pacific time. This is the institution started early here a little bit on their algorithms kicking in. Notice if we look back to the left, the last trade signal that we had using that indicator was down, and therefore we're going to be taking short trades if we close below the band and or get a new signal, short or long. For a long to happen, we have to not only have the arrow to the upside, but we have to close above the band. So this was your initial trade entry here. Notice we came down, we made new lows on the session, a very nice trade to the downside, resulting in a very nice profit. Now, the preferred method of trading this is generally two contract combinations. You try to get a scalp on one, try to take a long runner on the other. And I'm only going to show basically the entries here at the algorithm bands combined with the proper way to enter. And that's trying to maximize the overall move. So again, this was our short entry here. I'm not going to talk about any type of re-entries in here unless we come back to the band again and then get another entry based on the rules. And that, in this case, it would have been another short right here. As we move on further, once this algorithm band is established, we continue to trade it until we get a new one. Notice we finally revisited the band again. If we look back to the left, we had an up signal, so we're looking for a long position entry here, and then a second long position entry here. And you can see this market went up very smartly after that, making new highs on the session all the way. We had another algorithm band here where the again the institutions determined this to be an important level and their algorithms kicked in. The market went ahead. You could have added on to a position or taken another position for a nice little profit. Now, what I want to point out is just the real beauty of trading this. Notice the entire time for about a 2 hour or about an hour and 20 minute stretch here was to the long side. In fact, we had one more long entry here. But as I mentioned before, once these levels are established, they're important levels, we continue to trade them. Notice what happened as we moved down through the band. We normally would have been looking for a long trade if we had closed up, but we didn't. And about 2 or 3 bars later, we got a short signal to the downside, a second short signal here, and then a third short entry here. All of those very good trades. Now, the other beautiful part about this is, notice that this market just continued in a long, choppy, sideways fashion. You would still be holding one of the shorts, hopefully up here on a runner from your entry, and the market continued to break down and move lower. And then, based again on the great utility of the institutional algorithms, a little bit later, even though the market was selling off, the institutions kicked back in with their algorithms. We had a long trade signal to the upside and a second long trade signal here, again resulting in new session highs as we moved higher off the market. About an hour later, we had another algorithm band. If we look to where our last trade entry was signal-wise, that was to the upside. So we're looking at going long there or potentially long here. And then, just like the first time that we showed this, we came back into the band and we got a subsequent sell short signal right here to the downside. A nice trade. Continued to move up then, resulting in what would have been a long entry here if you were trading it, followed up with a second long entry here, and then as markets usually do, these cycles usually tend to repeat. You saw this repeat twice before when we went up and made new highs. Eventually we came back through the institutional algorithm area, and with a good indicator like this, got you short again for the ride down. Got you short here, another algorithm band short here. The market came and revisited this area a couple of times, giving you some shorts for scalps. And then, as we're unfolding right now, it's 12:48 Pacific time. Because we did have an arrow to the upside, this was a long trade to the upside, resulting in a scalp. So I think you can see the very strong combination of being able to detect when the institution's algorithms are kicking in, and then combining that with another filter that gives you very good profit-taking areas, and those areas in this case were this hybrid accelerator signaling these trades. Let's take a look at another market. All right, here's our April crude oil contract for today. I'm going to show the entire sessions trading. We're going to go all the way back to the European Open this morning. And so we're going to show the combinations in here. Crude was up on a very nice uptrend for the first part of the trade session here today. Notice right here when the European session opened, shortly thereafter, we got an algo band here. The algorithms were kicking in early on the institutions. We look back to the left. Our last trade arrow was to the upside, so it was a long trade through here with a re-entry trade here. Notice again, we have a second band here, long entries here. We had a third band here, long entry through here. Fourth band here, another long entry through here. A fifth band here, and another nice long entry. So we had a sequence of 5 institutional algorithm bands that kicked in here over the span of about 5.5 hours, all of them resulting in just a beautiful combination of trade setups here, keeping you on the right side of the market, enabling you to time your entries. Now, as we moved a little bit further, closer to the pit open, we had another one that appeared here. You had a couple of long entries here, and then just shortly after the pit open, the institutions, I guess, indicated that they had kind of enough of the run up. They were going to try to take a little bit of profit taking and try to push that market down. So it went short here. You did get a break. It wasn't a huge break. It was about 30 to 32 ticks, but still a nice profit. And then as the market unfolded about 40 minutes later, we had our next algorithm band that appeared here as the institutions kicked it up again with a nice long entry to the upside through here, and then combined with another long entry here. And again, here is the real utility and strength of these trade setups. A little bit later on, right around 7:30 Pacific, we had another institutional algorithm. And in this case, we had the first long trade here, and then using this great momentum filter, indicating a short trade through the band, and then another short trade re-entry through the band here. As we moved a little bit further along, we're getting deeper into the trading session. We had a series of bands resulting in a long entry here and here, One more here that really didn't work out all that well, unless you had a very close stop on it for profit taking. And then again, as we got into very close to the pit close of the pit session, the institution started kicking the other way, resulting in a short entry through here. And as we speak now, and of course this is a little late to trade in the day, this is about 12:54 p.m. Pacific, and of course I don't trade at this time. Some of you might, but your trading should have been done with all of these killer setups that you've had. We're just getting another one forming in here. So again, I think you can see just the killer combination here of having an indicator that enables you to determine when the institution's algorithms are kicking in, and then combining that with your timing entries. Now, a part and parcel of this, you'll see in the newsletter, if you got the newsletter today, that you're all invited to come for the week here at High Percent Trading. Come see these in action. At the end of the week, we may make a trial available then to you. I know some of you may have had a trial already, but we're considering making a trial of this so that you can really see the power and the efficacy of these setups. So again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Look at the links on the newsletter or the information that you got. That will take you into the live markets analysis room for the remainder of the week here at High Percent Trading, and you'll even be able to attend a couple of the support webinars. We have those on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So thanks for watching. I hope this was beneficial, and I hope to see a lot of you this week if you're not a member. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.